Hey everybody, I bet you're wondering what I have here. Well, I thought I was cleaning stuff out and I thought I'd share this with you. Um, I get a lot of questions, how long have I been crafting and making mini albums and et cetera, et cetera. Well, I have been crafting a long, long time, probably since when I was a teenager. Um, but anyways, so this is back in the day when this was the 1990, and this was like they didn't call them mini albums then, but I used to do photo albums. And these two that I have right here are not what I created. My aunt made this for me, and my mom's best, dearest friend made this for me when I had my first son. She's since passed away this January, so now it's even more special to me. But anyways, so back then I do have these two picture frames that I created, but anything that I had made these photo albums, but anything that I made I'd given away for gifts. So I don't have those to show you, but I'll show you those frames in a minute. So let me start with this one. And what we used to do, and this was before Michael's. We simply had Joann's and Packatans, which is a Ohio, Michigan-based craft store similar to Michael's, and we still have those around. But anyways, we simply had, the basic laces that you could buy at the store, little embellishments, and paper, scissors, and glue. And not even paper, because scrapbooking paper was not out then. So we would use fabric and go to Joann's and buy fabric and then cut our own little frames out of cardboard. And that's just like a picture from a card and a little pin embellishment with lace. And then you would stack them, and it was the same concept, like this lifted up. But what we did was we just bought regular, look how old this is. This is from 1990. I have since taken my pictures out. Oh my gosh, my son's bracelet from when he was born is still attached. I have since taken a lot of these pictures out because there's still some in there because I wanted to preserve them better, and I had put them in different albums. So there's still like some that I took out because they don't, like these don't last, see? But anyways, this was a purchased regular photo album, and we would cover it with fabric and quilt batting and glue it all down and just layer it, different layers like a cake. And the inside concept was the same. You could remove this and just screw the fabric and glue your lace and trim. Real simple. So I thought I'd share that with you. It's kind of cool, and it's cushiony. You can see how old it's got, stains. But anyways, I really treasure this now because she has since passed away. And then here's one that my aunt made for me that still has the pictures in it. And this is a small one, and it's cushiony with batting, quilt batting, and then the frame. And just layered, and you can put a photo in there just like on our mini albums we do today. And yeah, these were purchased, and you just wrapped the fabric like you do the paper. This one has all the pictures still in it. Oh God, that's me. That's my son. He was 11 pounds 1 ounce when he was born. That's me when I was pregnant with him. And I was probably only about 7 months pregnant with him there. I was huge. But anyways, so isn't that cool? It's since been ripped and everything, but this, yeah, she made this for me when he was born, and that's 1990. And then these I pulled out because I had made picture frames. This went on top of a baby book, but I had changed it to a girl, I think. I don't remember. And so this was just, see how the back was, and then you just would glue it on top with all these layers and a photo album, whatever. But I had made picture frames. This one, you could see my beads are coming off. This is pretty much all the trims we used to have back then, was the, the stringed little pearls and whatever. But I thought that was really cool to share with you. Then this one I had made in a picture frame, and I had given it to my grandmother, and that's my son. She had it in her house. It's a little yellow. It used to be white because she was a smoker. so you could see the difference. But anyway, she actually kept this in her house. She was a big crafter. And you could see it was just, I made the, where it stands up like that. And, you know, it lifted in. So this was one that I made, and I used to make wedding albums like this with the, I would lay the satin and get the big trim of lace or whatever and cover it up. And then you could stack them and make a beautiful wedding album or baby. I made my niece's baby albums, but they have them. So I thought that would be fun to share with you old style crafting and how different crafting is today and how far it's come with all the stuff that we have. And I mean, I used to just have an Irish cart type thing filled with all my laces and trims, and I probably still have some of these laces and trims and just different ribbons and little embellishments. But my goodness, how far things have come in the variety of stuff and die cutting machines and everything we have now. But yep, this, you young girls will probably appreciate this because some of you probably weren't even born when I was making this stuff. But anyways, how cool is that? Oh, you know what else I used to do? These frames, I would just cut a piece of cardboard out and, you know, trace an oval or whatever. And I took this, you can see that it's just material of lace. And I used to make some where I'd take the cardboard, and back then potpourri was really big, and you always had baskets of potpourri all over your house. So I would fill this with, I would lay potpourri all over the frame, and it was really pretty. And then I would take this material of lace and stretch it over it. So it was lace on top, and then inside the frame was potpourri, and then you could put your picture in. So I probably have one of those stuffed somewhere in a drawer. If I ever come across it, I'll bring it out and show you. But I just thought this was kind of cool, way old, back in the day crafting stuff that we used to do. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little video. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.